what everyone else around you does is okay, but it only gets you what everyone else gets. In order to move to the next level, something has to change with how you handle your money. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Angoya and I make personal finance and personal development videos. Today, I want to talk about some of the very normal habits that we keep that kinda keep us financially stagnant. And I'm speaking from my own personal experience. Once I started changing how I view these habits, I saw an improvement in my money mindset and in my financial situation. I also strongly believe that your financial situation only changes when you start taking full ownership of your financial decisions. Habit number 1 is not opening yourself up to conversations about money. I feel like sometimes conversations about money sound like taboo topics, but they shouldn't be. When you open up yourself to conversations about finance and money, you kind of open your mindset up to different possibilities. And whatever you know is not always the best. Like when you ask people how they budget or how they invest or how they make money, how they spend money, you start learning the different things that people do to manage their money, and that can be so helpful if you've been struggling in trying to figure out a way to manage your money. Also, talking about money helps you talk about financial stress that you might be having or going through without coming off as somebody who's just complaining. You can just share your struggles, you can share some of the things that you do, and it ends up being a normal conversation that, shouldn't be uncomfortable to have. Blaming everyone else but yourself for your financial decisions. This is just one of those things that I used to do and I see a lot of people do. But blaming the government, blaming your family, blaming the situation you're born in, blaming your country, all these things, they don't do anything good for you. Granted, some of these reasons are valid, they make sense, but it gets to a point where you have to accept where you are on your financial decisions, good or bad, forgive yourself, and then start doing better from there. If you're the type of person who spent all their younger years spending all their money recklessly, and now you're older and you're still blaming yourself for those decisions, you haven't really taken ownership of them. You have to own them and forgive yourself and then decide to do better. If you're the type of person who, is more than willing to lend people money, people that will not pay you back, you lend them money and then you start complaining about them asking you for money. When you're the same person who made the decision to give them money, knowing very well that they cannot pay you back. If you're the type of person who decided that they want to put all their money in the bank and then complaining that their money doesn't grow, all those are financial decisions and it's okay that you made them. Accept that some of them were not probably the best financial decisions to make, but they happened, own them, and then do better from there. Number 3 is that your network is your net worth. And I know we hear about this all the time, but it's until you start being intentional about this and you also start meeting people who are like that you realize how real that statement is. About 3 years ago, I decided that most of the people that I'll meet and the people that I will choose to keep in my life have to add some sort of value. It doesn't have to be financial value, but they have to be so much better than me in something. So I want to make friends that are smarter than me. I want to make friends that are more accomplished than me. I want to make friends that just think about life from a very different perspective than me. Because I believe that when you build a very diverse group of people around you, you can leverage them for very different things in your life. And trust me, there will come a time when you need a friend that is more patient than you. There will come a time that you will need a friend who probably parties harder than you. There will come a time when you need a friend who is so good with money. And for me to go through all these different situations in life, I want to be able to have built a network of people whom I can lean on for these different phases of my life or these different needs that I might have. So choose your friends wisely, connect and network with people in a way that is more intentional, not just because you feel like you vibe, then you know they are your friends or now they're part of your life. People have to be in your life for a certain reason. And for my friends that I had earlier, before I started thinking about it this way, I started filtering them. I started knowing which friend is good for what. And now I have friends whom I know exactly when to call, what to call them for, and what things we can talk about, because I have figured out their strength and the value that they add in my life. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope it has helped you to start seeing that some of the habits that you possess that are very normal could be what is keeping you financially stagnant. See you next week for another video. Bye.